Do you have a Dyson mop? Do you know how to clean it properly? Do you even clean it? Are you like me? Sometimes I'm like, I don't really want to clean it, but oh gosh, I need a clean mop, right? I'm thinking that you might have one of these. Not always excited about cleaning my mop, but I am excited about having a clean house, if you know what I mean. Somebody has to do it and no one else in my house will do it. Trust me, everybody seems to enjoy the clean space as if like it just magically happens. But no, this person does all the cleaning. For now anyway, until I could afford a cleaner. Anyway, let's get to it. Okay, it's time to clean. Let's clean out the cleaners. Not my favorite time, however, it does feel very good by the end of it. So this is the Dyson G1, the canister that takes all the dirty water, and of course the detergent. All right, so I'm gonna pop this into the sink. Oh, you know what? The first thing I need to do is remove the tray. Remember the tray from the last video? Okay, so the first thing is, before we even go through the machine, before you do anything else, I would say first remove the debris tray, okay? Depending on how long you've had it sitting there, or if your machine is brand new, you might have to wiggle it a little bit to take it out. Yeah, just like that. Okay, as you can see, I've gone too close. Look, you could get gloves if you want. It's really up to you. I'm not fussed. It's my house. So you grab these two. You hold this and you remove the tray, the red part. And now you're left with this. Okay? Do that and squeeze. Or you can put that part there and just pull it. Yeah, it's pretty bad. So as you can see that if you leave this too long, yeah, it can get pretty ugly, so to speak. So what you could do from here, I had a bag. Yeah, so this is it. This is all you need to do, okay? You do this in a regular, probably do this more often than you clean the rollers, to be honest. You could put some detergents if you want. You have to be careful not to over scrub the mesh, so that you see that there's the mesh there. You know, it's one of those things in life. You don't want to... We buy the things to make our lives easy, but then we still have to clean the things, don't we? We're still going to clean it. Somebody's going to do it. I'll tell you what, in my household, nobody wants to touch this. But everyone's going to enjoy the clean floors, though, right? So it is. Yep. Look, once you're happy and you're satisfied with how clean it is, you then can just have this drying on its own somewhere. Okay? That's it. I was showing you how to remove the tray, how to separate the red tray from the holder. Squeeze to remove. And squeeze. Remove. Yeah. Next fun part. We are going to now, well, I'm going to attempt to show you how the next steps that you should be following. So we're going to push this down to release the canister for the dirty water. Okay, you don't really need to do anything with this. This is fine. Now, if it's really dirty, of course, you can give it a quick wash if you want. Same thing, you push that down and you turn the lid. Turn the button, yep, absolutely fine. Perfect. The rollers. Very simple. You'll get the hang of this. If your machine is relatively new or if you don't do this often, please do wiggle it a little bit. You might have to work it because it's probably been in there for too long. It's not going to come out easily. So let's hope mine does. Okay, so this button. Okay, so you pull it out. Now, sometimes that comes out like that. Most of the time, though, the rollers come out with it. Okay, so don't be alarmed if that happens. All right, so now let's have a look at the rollers. Okay, so it's very simple. You've got your 2 rollers, and then you have, of course, the brushes that help clean your floors. So once again, it's a very simple process. If it's not really that dirty, you can there's no hair, which is what you would look for. Just make sure there's no hair. You'll need scissors to cut any hair that's tangled up and get caught up in the brushes. So far, I'm pretty happy with what I see here. The rollers, these dry really, really quickly. A little bit of this pink. Oh, I don't want too much because you don't need a whole lot of soap. All right. This is probably one part of the machine that I would most likely use soap on because, I mean, it is a mop. So you'll want to make sure that this is clean. Look, mild soap will do. Right, mild soap will do. You don't need to go crazy with this. As you can see, when you do that, the water just comes right off. See how easy it is? That's all you need to do, really. Nothing much. As a matter of fact, you don't even have to squeeze everything out. Now, I think I put too much soap, so I'm gonna have to rinse out. What happens if you do too much? Well, next time I use it, it's going to produce a lot of suds on my floors, and yeah, so you want to make sure that you remove any detergent that can cause that, because you might forget and you'd be like, why is it creating such a big mess on my floors? Let me make sure that this one, people have said in the comments, oh, I thought we're not supposed to use detergent. It is true. It's my mop, if you know what I mean. Like, I think I would know when it needs soap. So your rollers, my rollers will stay in here to dry. The cleaned trays